up after you flipped it.
I do need to line you back up.
Gosh,
What? I need to
you're
line
in
you
first
out. That's what I
line.
need to do.
This is so. Why can't we get it together? By myself. Oh, thank you. I just didn't have enough time to get all the little things nailed, y'all. Tune my guitar up. How y'all doing? I got a laptop and you can see it. This is the first time I've ever messed with this, so I was just wondering like what my scope of viewing would be. Hey! Hey Kenneth! Chris, I'm sorry. And hey Okie. There's Rebecca. I know you. You look a lot like me, Rebecca.
Who's that?
What?
Who's this? One of your friends?
Who's who?
Mr. Beck.
That's my daughter, Haley. That's my other daughter.
I know.
Do you know, or are you confused?
I joke, I keyed.
Okay.
Sorry.
Still in view. Can you turn me just a little? You guys, I apologize.
You want the laptop?
No, don't scoot it back. Listen.
You want the laptop in view, right?
No, I don't.
What?
Haley.
Sorry.
Bring it back forward.
Explain yourself, woman.
Oh, just go away.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
That's just...
Bring me those strawberry roots, will you? I apologize for all that. I was too late to get set before I went, you know. So what did we do today? We went to town, got my rhubarb plants, was going to get seed potatoes, and I decided to just divert sideways and just buy some potatoes at the store. And researched all that, and now they're all, I've got them in 2.5 pie plates, little glass ones with a little paper towel action with the little appropriate side up under a grow light by the window. So I'm excited for that. I like learning new stuff. I never realized that one side of the potato, well, a few of these potatoes look like they had roots trying to grow on one side. So all that fascinated me, and we came home and I worked on stuff in the house and Larry worked on stuff outside. We've got a pretty good garden plot dug up in the front, you know?
Can I just say?
I'm really excited.
This looks like the bundle they found the tongue in on the Blair Witch.
So these aren't labeled, and I can't remember the name of these. They are not Ozark Beauty, which are everbearing too. This is another variety of everbearing strawberry. And, I gotta real quick get something done with these tomorrow.
How about you guys are fired? Would you guys like to take this job?
Girls fire. Also, right now, there are janky areas of the house I prefer not to have flashed around when she's moving that camera around over mildly panicking. So, I don't have enough time in the day, and also, I don't know how you guys are feeling. I am really winter bluey. I just feel like all I can do is just reside on the couch and mourn dead things in my garden.
Don't even worry about it. You're like really pretty.
I'm like really pretty.
What does this star
You do
thing
need
do?
to change your name, girl. You don't have your full name up in there. It's called your government name. I've been taught this.
Plus, also, that's not her name anymore.
It's not her name, guys.
That's not my name.
So anyway, go put these back over there. I don't know where else to put them till tomorrow.
Your little Blair Witch bundle.
Yeah, they look really creepy, don't they? Something else I was researching today was coconut core. Looking to try to get some of that to do stuff with. You know, when it gets hot as you know what here in the summer, I feel like, well, you know, I used to get peat moss and sprinkle it in my garden beds and work it in, but we're told that we're not supposed to go and buy that and support that lifestyle anymore because it's bad for the planet, bad for natural resources. And I figure, you know, people be drinking pina coladas all the time with coconuts. Somebody's throwing those coconuts away, and
Somebody's putting the lime in the coconut
somebody's definitely putting the lime in the coconut.
and drinking
Get
both.
over here and be live with me. I'd like you to help me sing a couple songs. You can be just off camera if you like. Just come over here and sit with me. You're being behind the camera stalkiest.
Well, I'm trying to like read the chats for you here.
Oh, I can read them. They're right here. Excuse me while I look over here. Does it matter if my laptop shows? I just feel like it looks better if it doesn't. What is showing? It's just gonna show. Anyway, now that I have a laptop that I'm tethered to my phone, then going vertical, I can take it outside and keep up with chat. I'm excited to do lives outside, weather permitting. 'Cause it's always going to be a little loud here at the highway. I can't fight the highway and wind. And what have you guys got going on? Tell me that. I want to do it like this. I just have to. Might as well see the damn laptop. I'm trying to look a little more. I'm not trying to lie. I am not tech savvy, and nor do I really care to be honest. I do like to represent well in the YouTube streets and not look like a fool. There is that. But you know, hey, there's old hillbilly. Hi, old hillbilly. He decided to wait till quite late to go to town and get feed.
Is he allowed to come home? I can let the dogs out.
Let the dogs outside.
I'll have to get Roger.
How do I join? How do I join what? What are we joining?
I don't know what he's joining. I was going to ask. Does anybody know who that guy is and what he is joining?
Right, okay.
What's
This is exactly what I was afraid of. Y'all try to create family circus around me, and I need an hour with calmness.
I thought I managed that rather deftly, actually.
Well, you know, almost not. So I worked on 2 songs for y'all this week. Mainly, I'm just working on trying to play for any length of time without my fingers feeling like they're gonna crack open.
All right.
It's quite painful, you know, and you know, when I brought the guitar out last Saturday, it was kind of premature. I should have. I had just gotten it, y'all, but I was proud and excited. But I bumped into a few songs this week that I already knew, so it's not like I'm faking this.
Panda tried to bite me in the boot.
And I worked them up a little bit, but nothing's perfect here, and I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just, you know, bring a little creativity to my homesteading, gardening realm. And it feels good to make music again, also. Just want to tell you all that. You need to change my name. Release the hounds.
Dad, you can come home now. I think it's safe.
He may still be in town. You don't have to make it sound like that. But yes.
That's what it was.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
I'm excited to see my potatoes are supposed to sprout in like 2 weeks, right? That's the timeline Google gave me. I'm hoping that will ease me back into the next full moon so I can get, you know, it's a root crop. Try to do it at the appropriate time for the best success.
Yeah, see, this is wrong. If you wanted Dad in on this, then we need to redo your little ankle here.
Hey, Miss T!
No, Miss T's in there.
Hey, I'm gonna play that song now. Let's play one of the
Hi,
songs.
Miss T. Yeah, that's me.
Do you want to do Dead Flowers?
We need to. We do dead flowers.
Am I gonna do Dead Flowers or?
Yes, you are. We need to do the angle from Dad.
Listen.
I'm the tech department.
I'm okay if Dad doesn't come and enjoy the live. If he's here, that's one thing, but I'm not waiting. So don't change the angle.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Anyway, hi, Miss T.
Oh, Dad's outside.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Beep beep.
How you doing, Miss T? You didn't know you were coming? I'm gonna sing something. I'm gonna sing a little. It's not nothing I wrote or anything. I mean, I could. I think I just need to get a little more comfortable. You know what? Trying to play a song that you wrote is like standing in front of somebody naked. You know what I mean? That is the truth. But Miss T, I got me 4. What did I get? Hey, Shay. Have I noticed a difference in my plants? I don't know, Shay. When I have been up on my game and paying attention to the moon, I just tend to be a better gardener in general. You know what I mean? So, like, that'd be some hard science to test anyway, because from year to year, the weather and the variables shift so hard. But I do know that the moon controls a lot of stuff with the planet Earth. It just does, and it God made all that. It's not witchery. It's just facts. Groundwater is affected by the moon, whether or not you're by an ocean or not, and then the gravitational effect. So both things considered. I like the moon. Fish like the moon. A lot of animals just love the moon because it's a time for them to. I don't know. The moon. It does trip me out. Okay, but I find out why not do it, right? Why not plant by the moon? That's the way I look at it. What's in these 4 hydroponic systems? Well, Miss T, I have showed them, and I just reset one, Miss T. I sprouted, I think, 5 peppers in that one. It had 20 holes, so 15 things did not sprout. But Shay and I have been talking about cayenne. I don't think hot peppers like the hydroponic system. And my peppers may not be brand new. So my germination rates may have fallen as well. So if you think about it, you're sticking 1 pepper seed per hole, which that's what I was doing. If you don't have perfect germination rates, you're going to be hit and miss on what you get to sprout in those holes. And I know all that, So it took a month and a half to get those 5 sprouted with varying ages. And I don't know what peppers they were per se, except for they were all Farmer Chaz's. That means they were brand new, which means I think Shay is right about the expiration dates on pepper seeds. You got to watch them. And like I bought more today, but it's from the same place I bought them before, and it's a huge bag of cayenne. So you can see why I hang on to them. I'm trying not to waste them. So I figure what I need to do is divvy those up and send some out for channel love, and then just buy seeds every year. They don't cost that much per bag what I'm buying, and I can always save them to give away. If they're not sprouting, I might need to rethink about my seed company altogether. That's the end of my diatribe on one of my hydroponic units. Now, I've got herbs in 2 other hydroponic units, and it's been hit or miss there too. I'm going to be honest. There should be a guidebook about what grows well in a hydroponic system and what does not, because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and these are new seeds, so I don't know enough about hydroponics units yet to say what's going on or not. And in my 3rd hydroponic unit that I've talked about that's not reset, they are like sweet peppers. And I've got like this little purple beauty bell pepper typey thing in there. Those need to come out now. So I'm about to uppot those. And then that unit will be reset too. And I'm just going back to growing my salad. Because it's starting to get warmer here. I'm starting to just put seeds outside anyway, and I'm going to have a heck of a lot of salad. And I'm down for experimenting, but I need to have time for that, right? And I'm going to be working outside a lot. So I'm really kind of discouraged about things I'm growing in the hydroponic unit. 'Cause I wanted this to be a great vessel to get more plants outside started in a different way, But to tell you the truth, I'm struggling. Shay, I've got some tomatoes that are already sprouting over there. And I just did that last weekend. I did it sometime anyway. When was it? Time is bleeding together for me. Yeah, I've already seen in the hydroponic unit, mind you, not in my soil. Nothing's sprouting over there yet. Which worries me. I really wanted the peppers to work out better. But if you ask me, it's common sense that it's almost a miracle if peppers sprout in a hydroponic unit. They don't like to be super, super wet, you know? You think about it, they're setting in water. It makes sense if some plants just don't like that. Seeds and all. You know what I mean? Have I seen her husband? Oh, will you marry me? I'm already married, but thank you. You know, not that I'm calling that a troll, but like, Calamity Jane said something about that. I think everybody's swift to just take them, you know, if somebody says something inappropriate. Do I need a moderator? Do I have moderators? I have noticed a couple of things.
Technically, I don't think that's inappropriate yet.
No. Listen, y'all be nice to me. I'm one of the good guys, guys.
It's just mild flirting. That's allowed.
Flirting. So.
Dad's over there screwing around. What are you doing? Oh.
I'm going blank. You want to look up the chords that won't back down? Man, I had earlier. I'm freaking out.
Okay, pick something else. Oh, there it is. Right here in the middle of the floor where it's supposed to be.
What do you got?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Mine's taking forever to load. I got it. I got it now that somebody else got it.
Ooh.
I have it as well. Very useful.
Is this really right? I really, you know, I'm just not gonna play that because I don't think this is not how I played it earlier. Nope, that didn't help. That's the same damn thing.
Is it?
Yeah. So here, I'm gonna play Rolling Stones instead. How about that? And I only have one song now. Wow.
You're like the Cantina Band at Star Wars. Play that song again!
When you're... I'm gonna be Mick Jagger, so I'm gonna sing like a guy, right? When you're sitting there, I can't help. I need help. I'm spinning out here. I'm panicking. I can't find my pits. I can't figure out how we did it earlier. When you're sitting there in your silk upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know. Well, I hope you don't see me in my ragged company. You know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me dead flowers in the morning. Send me dead flowers by the mail. Say it with dead flowers in my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Now, I don't know the rest of that. I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted to show y'all that I've been working and playing and just having a good time with this old guitar. And I, in fact, do have dead flowers outside because those zinnias are technically the skeleton of them is still upright. So it really cracked me up when I hit those chords today and realized I actually knew a Rolling Stones song, you know? I don't want it to be a whole jam session until I'm ready for that. And I'm not ready yet, y'all. I panicked. What were those chords? How did I play it? And there's different ways to play songs, you know, and well, I bumped into Won't Back Down today, but it's just gone now. I swear it wasn't E minor that I was playing. We'll just let that go, guys. Let that go. Is it beautiful? Well, you're my daughter. You have to be nice. I could sing like a guy, guys. And you could have helped in the chorus. Back over there smiling.
The Olivia Newton-John comment struck me funny.
Olivia Newton-John. I love Olivia. When I was a child, especially, you know, when you watch Grease, it changes your life. And my mom had an Olivia Newton-John album or two. I like Juice Newton too. You breaking it to me gently at the Queen of Hearts. But I am motivating. I'm trying to get I haven't made real videos lately, and I feel really bad about that. And I'm just trying to. I've seen a lot of people talking about the winter blues, and I'm trying not to panic with myself. I'm not feeling really good either. So that's rough. And are you gonna come over and be a part or not? You gonna stay murky in the shadows? I knew I was gonna be scared all by myself playing guitar. You know, it's a lot. And I try not to make a big deal about it, but it just ends up being a big deal. I get mad stage fright, you guys. Why do I have to go live? Let me pick out the good parts. Let me scoot over. Won't back down.
Back down? Won't back down, Bobby?
Won't back down, Bobby.
Got another liner on here, let me listen.
So, talk about your gardening. Oh, look, and it's... Talk about your shoveling today. Mainly, you know, the thing is, we only have one shovel. So, one person can do the shovel work at a time. And we don't have a tiller.
You got stuck a shovel.
He found some really big rocks out there, too.
Everything else shoveled. I had to reshovel.
Because it wasn't appropriate. We're not good shovelers.
That's what I just said.
That's terrible.
Actually, I said you guys suck at shoveling, but that was...
That's really terrible. Well, I feel like everybody has strengths, right?
Okay, let's see. I gotta do stuff like this.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that happening.
Sarah's making fun of my pants.
Conductor style bibs. He has no train, Sarah.
My great grandpa, every day of his life that I saw him, he wore these striped roundhouse overalls and a button-up shirt. And it always just stuck with me. And now that I'm coming of age, I guess you'd say, I think it's rather snazzy. I like it.
My grandpa wore worn out Wranglers and those little short sleeve farmer shirts. and a hat every day.
Becca said she sang with you, but it didn't do any good.
Yeah. That's the part I missed. We sang at the lake, Rebecca. You were there. You know, it was a sing-along type environment, you know?
Janet Potter's here.
Janet, hey Janet. Janet, have you had any sprouting in your hydroponic
Janet.
system? Damn it, Janet. I have one thing to say. Is that Rocky Horror?
Yes.
Okay. Wondering if I got it right. Or technically we should switch spots. Try not to make a big deal about it. If I play again, I want to be punching you in the face.
Hello, have fun.
Have fun in nature.
Where's Lucy gonna sit?
Lucy.
You want your stand?
So it looks like the little. I need to. There's not a way to set aspect ratio on my phone. It looks like it's a narrower slice of video you guys are seeing from my old lives that was horizontal. And I might as well act like I'm as dumb tech-wise as I seem to be, because it's obvious it's not. So is there any advice y'all can give me on what I'm supposed to do with how this looks? Am I supposed to turn my phone sideways, like
Hence the term vertical.
vertical? But I mean, it's odd looking. Is that all that's really being shown?
Yes, ma'am.
I need tutorials, I suppose, is what I need. Two of the lettuces have sprouted. Oh, fantastic. I've been wondering about your little hydro set every day. I had great luck with the lettuce. It jumped up, said, well, the bib lettuce I couldn't get to sprout. 23 viewers. My phone is up and down right now. And the thing is, I don't know if my holder will let me go sideways. If it does, it's some button or something that I don't know of.
You kidding? At some point around here, everything goes sideways.
Hey, the trolls give you views too, you know. You know, they're there. They count.
I don't know if that one guy was a troll. I just replied to him.
I'm not assuming anybody's a troll. I'm a troll. Maybe I'm a
I was
troll.
going to ask you, every time I click on to YouTube with, you want to start up your channel on a different device, it says continue watching Charlotte's Web.
I don't understand that. Also, you guys, today I commented on a guy named Strings and Bucks. I've been watching him play his guitar. I'm not trying to copy him. This is just, he got me back into playing, guys. And I credit him to this little fun thing that I get to do now, every once in a while. But anyway, so he's not feeling good and is having some issues. And I said, well, you know, get better. Remember, you're the one that's the priority, not all of this, right? It ended up showing up in poetic tears for some reason. Like I had commented to her. I don't understand. And I remember 357 Gardening earlier last year. She had the same thing happen to her. So what in the world is going on? And actually, when I go to thinking about how complicated YouTube and all this stuff is, I've been percolating on a supernatural Saturday about the internet in general. Maybe being kind to people.
The AI apocalypse.
Right. Well, yes. I mean, there's so many different ways you could go with that.
Hello, Chris.
And I know Oki and Sarah. I know a lot of you can relate. I remember times without technology. I remember times without a computer or a cell phone. I remember times when there was pay phones. If you broke down, you had to walk and find one to call a friend to have and hope that they even had a phone to come and help you out.
Man, speaking of your hydroponics, we really need to get those lights synced. They keep freaking me out.
Yeah, that one just
That
turned
one
on.
just came on, and I was like, what in the world is that?
Well, I would not have that one even on, but like I said, the tomatoes, I see little bitty tips of sprouting happening, so I don't want to not have the light on for that event, right? Lose precious, like, I feel like one day of not having light for your plants, it's like taking a whole month break. It's terrible. I feel like it's detrimental. Do you guys worry about your stuff like that?
Did you read the comment about have fun?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm reading the comments. I'm staring right at them. I'm excited to, I'm not going to be able to harvest any rhubarb off these plants I bought. They're not really plants, they're little buds of plants. It's going to be like 2 years before I can harvest off of those. I wasn't expecting that.
I just came from Tractor Supply,
Mm-hmm.
and they had rhubarb in the little packages, with the
Bare root?
sawdust, yeah. And they were like 2 plants for $5. And they had little 3, 4, and 5 pound bags of seed potatoes, different varieties, and
Okay, I posed to you though. What I bought today is a little further ahead of the game because it's woody stemmed, right? It already has a root structure. Where that's some like dormant scrap of root. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's got the bud.
I'm just saying they have. I don't remember them carrying that big a selection of stuff before. I was just
Last year's tractor supply, they had lots of like that's where I'm pretty sure I got that dahlia from Tractor Supply. That peach one that I showed in all my tours because it was my favorite thing. I got from Tractor Supply. It was bare root. And I love dahlias.
yeah. That was Porky just barking at squirrels or something.
Dogs in general wanting in the house. Really? You think go potty like a good boy do? Yeah, that will get you, and that's good. Alright. So, it is 12 degrees in Columbus, Indiana. 79 degrees where Rebecca is. Gee, that's really warm.
See what I just told her?
Sarah, me too. I just, I don't know a lot. And I could kind of fake my way through, we could edit, make it look a little better. I mean, before I didn't want to edit, and I just try to plan stuff out and be concise. Talk about things and then just end it there. I want to do intros. I want to do outros. I want to make a bigger deal, and I don't know about the editing. This is gonna help. The little laptop then. We were doing it on the big computer,
It's not much smaller than your computer.
No, it's not, but this is newer. See, my computer over there was used when I got it, and it can no longer be updated. So my Windows is not up to date. Microsoft, whatever that thing's got, is not up to date. So, hush, honey, please. That's good. I love you too. My whole day is about you guys. Y'all go play somewhere. He talks to me all the time. Anyway, so that one's not up to date. And I can't afford to get a whole new system right now. So this little laptop was a little cheap. And it is up to date. My YouTube is wanting me to fix all kinds of things that's wrong with my, it was telling me like, hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, I don't have time right now. So I'm hoping this will be another little tool to slick me up a little bit. It stresses me out. Technology, Sarah. Yeah. Computer class and algebra 1 and 2 in college. Like it killed me. They were the worst things I'd ever come across in my life. And I took the time and I did the work and I did the best I could. And I got a pity A in algebra. It was so a pity A. The computer lady, however, she told the truth and I got a D. I couldn't keep up with the workload. I understood all the things she threw at me. But mind y'all, I went to college like 20 years ago. Right? So, things have changed. Hey, cooking dinner. Calamity. I wanted to play Don't Back Down for Calamity Jane. I told her, come by, I'll play you a song. Oh, I crapped out. I can't remember the chords. I must practice more. It's only been a week, guys. Miracles cannot be invented in a week.
God made the world in a week.
I've often wondered if this is really true or if it's a literal week. Is it? Or is it a literal week or is it a metaphor?
Oh, no.
That's what I'm trying
I
to say.
think they're all metaphors. I was just poking fun.
Don't poke fun at me. I feel like a woman on the edge. I looked at my cabbages out front pretty close today for the first time since the freeze because I knew they were kaput, and I just didn't want to dwell on it right then. But
See what Calamity said.
yeah, they look really wild. Yes, Calamity. I think I might need up-close glasses pretty soon. You know what I'm talking about?
Bye, folks.
Is that what it is? I just have two different pair of glasses. Is that a thing?
Well, yeah, but it'd be expensive, wouldn't it?
Yeah, with. Okay. I do need. I have been practicing. For now, I just need to get my calluses back up. You know.
That's cool, sir.
I bet you he's probably like really playing though. I just kind of clump around.
On the same note, like we've said before, when our daughter took guitar, she just took to it naturally when she took it in school. Makes you wonder, is it like genetic or I don't know why it
I think
couldn't
with
be.
music, more than maybe being genetic, is the want to. You know, when you get the want to do anything, if you like doing it, then you're just going to be better at it, right?
Your fingers don't need to be fast, Calamity.
They don't need Calamity. Do
When
you like finger pick and like do you like play intricate notes or I'm kind of a rhythm girl. What do you do, Calamity? He encourages me to get on camera and they won't let me film him. Kids are funny. Girl is. I've held her down for camera a few times. That's all she said. What? Oh. See, I was telling. I don't want to tell tales outside of school. Oh, but you said you were pregnant. Yes. I was telling her that I kind of hope in my heart she's having a little foraging. In fact, I'm kind of advocating for my middle name being that baby's name. It's like, this is going to be a little Amanda running around these streets. That's what I'm telling her. It's going to be a girl, and she's going to be a rock star or the best gardener the world's ever seen. We don't know which.
Yeah, you deserve a girl. Trust me.
That was rough.
The girls were rough, dude.
I feel like I'm the only one on camera. I'm slouching. Let me try to look at this little.
Calamity, I was going to say, it doesn't matter if your fingers are fast or not. When you used to go to dances, everybody waited for the slow songs, right?
You know what it is, right, y'all?
Green thumbs and golden fingers. Sorry, guys.
Mm-mm. All right. I think I got it now. Okay. Well, I won't back down. Well, I won't back down. In a world that keeps on pushing me around. Sorry. Well, No. Lost the words. Stand my ground. But I won't back down. Hey, baby. Ain't no easy way out. Hey, stand my ground. No, I won't back down. It's not perfect, y'all. My mind wants to put a C where a C don't go. And then there is a C later when it's supposed to be there. If I can remember any of that from memory.
He left.
I wasn't looking at a phone. I was just looking at him for confirmation of my life. Felt really lost for a minute there. Yay! You gotta have something that brings joy in your life, you guys. Things that are healthy and not the bad things.
Speaking of which, did you notice the 2 buckets I took out of the car today?
No?
They were changing hydraulic oil on one of the machines at work. I have more quench oil than I could use in a year.
So,
I don't have to buy none.
that's cool.
Isn't it?
Do you want to talk about your forging?
No, I haven't done it in so long.
Well, I mean,
Huh?
we're not getting any younger for our hobbies, you know? And when the winter's long,
I know, Sarah, that's what I was saying. I mean, she acts all disappointed, and I couldn't even touch that, you know?
touch what?
I said that you're disappointed with yourself, but
Oh, I'm not disappointed.
I
I wouldn't say
couldn't do
disappointed.
nearly that good, and Sarah said I couldn't play like that.
I do love old Tom Petty. You know?
Hey, cool.
What?
You know, I told you the other day that there was somebody's comments on some live that I wasn't getting.
Yeah?
The desktop is not getting my comments.
Why does this happen? My husband was in a chat. Where were we at?
It was with,
Was it Miss T or Farmer Chaz? I think it was Miss T.
it was Miss T, yes.
He couldn't see Prussian Fire's comments. So he didn't know she was there. And we were talking to her and he was so confused. He's like, does she not like me? Am I blocked for some reason? Like, I don't know. Well, then I explained to you just today that, like, my comments were meant for this one person. And I know I sent it to the right, video that I was chatting on. Oh.
Okay, help me out here, my non-musical butt. A viola.
That's a violin. It's just a different kind.
Is it like upright?
It may just be a different shape
I was just asking because
violin type
Sarah
situation.
said she played viola in the 5th grade.
Who did? You know, I've made noises on a
One
violin.
of my comments was held for review. I had to let it through. What in the world did I say?
That's right, YouTube. Y'all get on him. YouTube, he's just not on my side. You better watch him.
It was the comment where I said you're disappointed with yourself, but I couldn't play that good.
Oh.
Sarah says her comments have showed up on different videos too.
So, okay. I had to apologize for letting tears. Well, I'm trying to. She's got something going on right now. So I think that's why I haven't seen her and been able to participate, because we've been live at the same dang time. I'm not trying to compete or nothing, you know. And look, if you went to getting all hung up about whenever who was live when on YouTube, you'd just never be able to go live. Right?
Sarah says she sings but not well. Well, Sarah, even from my opinion, what I do could not be called singing. More like chanting rhythmically.
I don't sing perfect, you know. I think I'm pitchy. I've been told I sing sharp. So I don't know. Everybody else should
Yeah,
just sing sharp too, I guess.
That's what we'll call my singing, Sarah, chanting rhythmically.
I like all voices. But you know, my choir teacher, she was really strict. We were a really good choir here in Oklahoma. And
There
like,
you go, Sarah. It doesn't stop.
she would tell people to quit singing
That's just rude.
if they couldn't sing in tune. Well, listen, don't get in choir if you can't sing. I'm not going to go get in the auto club thinking I can fix cars. You know what I mean? If you're not a
Yeah,
good
but-
singer,
Help them become a good singer.
well, then there's just not time enough to do that in an hour. If you want to train your ear and stuff like that, that's a whole nother level.
Remember what I was saying today? Smooth seas never made a good sailor.
I'm a firm believer some people cannot sing on pitch.
I make a joyful noise. There you go, Janet. I love it.
Joyful noise! Hey, I'm all about singing with heart, right? Do you mean it?
Sang in church when I was young.
Oh, I love church
Sarah,
singing.
if I went to church and tried to sing, a lightning bolt would probably hit me in the top of the head. I mean, it's not
I
nice.
do love church singing.
Hey, you'll never hear better music. She actually played keyboard for a church band one time.
Well, I kind of auditioned, and I wasn't good enough, you know.
But it was really nice. I enjoyed it. It was a very good experience.
I'm a very basic player. I'm gonna hold down the notes
You're
and
like-
put a
remember-
little rhythm to it.
Remember that guy we played
That's all I
with
got.
that time? He said, I play rhythm keyboard.
Right, rhythm
That's what
keyboard.
I'm
I know
talking
it's a
about.
thing. Now, if I had to with one hand, I could do a little melody, but it's gonna be basic.
Where'd the girl go?
I would like to play with somebody again, though. It's been a long time since I played with another human being, and like I want somebody that's a little like my strumming. It feels forced. It doesn't feel natural, and the dogs are running around shaking my camera.
No, they're not.
I saw it. Listen, I want someone to play with. I guess I have a keyboard, like break out my little drum. I have never felt comfy strumming, but back when I used to play, I know I was comfy. So like, you understand what I'm trying to say? I gotta get more stable. It's hard to carry a song and sing at the same time. Too, it's like chewing gum and walking. Or even adding another thing to that. It's complicated.
They need to really go over.
Mainly I'm just trying to distract y'all so we got more time to go outside and stuff. And I'm thinking the vibe tonight really is just chaotic.
It's just, I mean,
The dogs are being chaotic.
oh, and just for the record, I was actually back in time. I could have been here by 6.
That's not the point. It's the vibe of the house. You know?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I work to set up a quiet vibe before I get going on my live.
Where is girl?
Hiding.
She could take my little friends.
She does. She's here, right? She's hiding in her room or something, and she could be entertaining these for me for 1 hour, right? 'Cause 2 of these dogs, of the dogs we have, are hers. But she's in her room or in my living room, like not being helpful.
She is with one of her dogs.
This is the kind of times when I really I want to get a camper, Sarah, and go live my best life somewhere.
But for the
And
record,
only take my panda.
for the record, one of them causing the most trouble right now is your panda.
Yeah.
He is being energetic as all get out.
Mainly, I guess I just wanted to tell y'all, like, just holding on for the warm days. Still holding on. And you know, next month is March. This time, 30 days from now, it's going to be glorious stuff. It's going to be so much more green. Things are going to be happening. Panda is a man.
I was looking, talking about warm days are coming. I was looking on my weather app today on my phone, which I found it to be one of the most accurate. It's not always 100%, but I mean, what is? Anyway, I looked at the 45-day forecast, and our next 32 degrees is the 20th, which is almost 2 weeks away.
Now, stuff can
And
set
then
up and happen between now
The
and then.
25th is the next time we're supposed to have a hard freeze. 357 Gardening, what's up?
Ah! Did you two say that I said your name?
Here's Farmer Chad.
I said your name 357.
Hey, guys.
357. Gardening. Do you remember when you told me you were commenting on somebody and then it ended up going somewhere else and all that kind of stuff? Well, it's happening to me, 357 Gardening. And that's why I brought you up. I haven't seen you in a while. You've been hanging out on the TikToks. I just haven't been to see you. I need to come and see you. It's been a while.
Hey, Farmer Chaz, you see she's got the laptop set up.
Got my laptop. Farmer Chaz, how do you look like you're not looking at your laptop?
Well, she has it further back, I
Mm.
guess. She
So
has
the
better eyes
phone
than
needs
you.
to be closer. Like I said, I don't have to be tethered to my big computer now with the laptop. That's what I'm most excited about. And knowing this now, I'm looking at my house trying to find nooks to where I could sit and chat in different places. But mainly I just wanted to do some lives outside, especially in the backyard where I'm kind of protected from a highway. I think that's going to be exciting to do some stuff out there. Farther back with phone, closer. Yes. Yes. I'll figure it out. I need another phone stand too. The one I got is like all or nothing tall. And it can go short,
Man, I saw
but
one.
then it's awkward.
I saw one a while back that's. Have you ever watched Alone? You see them little things they carry their GoPros on? It has these little like flexible legs you can wrap
Yeah.
around. I saw a phone stand like that. It had like 3 little flexible legs on it. You could like wrap around things or just use it for like a little chop. I don't know.
Because it's really stressing me out with my phone over there going like this and the dog's just dancing, ballerina dances around it. I'm afraid it's going to get cracked.
See, that's what I'm saying, Farmer Chaz. Who cares if people see it?
Who
We're old,
cares?
okay, we got to get close to read stuff.
Well, it's like coming to gardening with coming to the live with your
How many people
hairbrush.
Grandpa
I'm
used
just trying to
read that?
slick it up a little around here, make it just look a little more. These people are crazy. They don't know what they're doing, and they'll just click right off, right?
How many of you have a grandpa that reads the newspaper 3 inches off his nose? You know, it happens.
This is me.
Chris, you said food evening 357. I know where your head's at. You're hungry, huh? You don't use a laptop when you're outside, Chaz?
So I thought I could I don't know what I'm thinking, Farmer. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know the laptop life. But when I'm recording with my phone, it's a little harder for me to go up and keep up with the chat.
357 loves the Dr. Pepper shirt.
Yes. Now listen, I don't drink this stuff anymore. I got big problems with my kidneys. There's no way
But there was a time
I need Dr. Pepper.
when she would have a Dr. Pepper in her hand within 5 seconds of her feet hitting the floor in the morning.
Yes, it's terrible.
When I'm outside, I read from the phone.
I do love Dr. Pepper. I used to have Dr. Pepper pajamas. Yes, I did. And this is probably the second or third. I keep my clothes a long time.
Farmer Chaz, I've been telling her to wear glasses, and she refuses.
My glasses are for far away. I generally don't need glasses for up close. But this is some small stuff.
We are planning on getting her to the optometrist and having her eyes retested and seeing what we can do there.
Yeah.
Quick.
You know, with my kidney event, maybe it made my eyes worse. It does seem like I've come to another level of not being able to see far away. But the up close stuff happens to all old people, Farmer Chad.
Like your coffee substitute. Hey guys, on that note,
Where's that little pot I bought?
we heard, it's right over there.
I'm gonna go get that.
Her kidney doctor told her if you were going to drink pop, drink one of the clear ones. He said the coloring they put in the colored drinks is one of the worst things in them. But on the coffee side, my doctor said that, well, for guys, that drinking coffee has actually been shown to be beneficial for your prostate. I haven't even seen that yet. Check you out.
Isn't that cute? It's not real though, you know.
What do you mean it's not real?
It's not really a watering can.
So?
Okay, I would just want to point that out to
What does
you.
it do?
This has no function other than being pretty.
One's got a lid, if it's just for being pretty.
We put stuff in it.
Well, there you go, it has a function other
I
than being
mean, if
pretty.
you really wanted to water with this, you could, but it's gonna get broke.
Chop it.
Yes, it is. I can't get it open. Look at it. That's why I knew it wasn't gonna break on the way home. Can y'all see this? Another thing that's a little annoying, since we're telling the truth about lives and technology. Why is my chat so far behind from what I'm actually saying? That's a little.
And it says top chat. Farmer Chaz mentioned something today about she likes to read from the live chat and not the top chat. I'm not sure how to go between the two. I heard her say something about that today. See, I pay attention, Farmer Chaz.
Aha! Oh, what's gonna be showing in the all? Yeah, like girl came in with the Dr. Pepper and it just looks so tasty. So I took a big old swig out of it. That's all I got. And I do drink my black tea for my caffeine in the morning. And I was experimenting with green tea. That stuff kind of makes me nauseous. So I need to water it down or something if I'm going to have it like that. I do like the taste of green tea.
Man, we're gonna have to
I don't mind drinking tea unsweetened.
fully functional.
Fully functional ceramic. Don't! Watering can, which is caught my eye. It's a pansy.
Yeah, but that would be a nice little like teapot or
For some reason it says Mansfield, Kentucky on it right here. I don't know why.
where.
Is that only where pansies come from?
That's where Garden Variety Seeds is from, I guess.
Anyway. I just thought it was cute and
It is cute.
I paid a stupid $20 for it.
I bet I could hide some cookies.
Sarah, do you know? Are you still here? I looked for stuff with bees there today too. I just kept it in the back of my head if I saw anything with bees.
What did you name the bee, Sarah?
What did you name the bee, Sarah?
We've been wondering about that.
Is it a teapot? It probably could be used as a teapot. I don't know what it is. It's just cute.
See, that's what I
I thought
said.
I'd
It would
just
be
put
cute
some-
for like tea.
Like a junk
But
container.
another thing I was thinking, I could hide a couple of cookies in there so I wouldn't get left out.
Well, do you get cookie jar, but then it's got the hole on the side.
You'd never think to look.
I knew y'all would like this. It's a great topic. What are you gonna do with this? It's just gonna sit somewhere.
It's
with
got my
nothing
name
in
on it.
Pansy.
Yeah.
You pansy.
Moments with Moni.
Hi,
Says-
moments.
Finally caught your live.
Yeah, don't drink too much green tea. No, that's a once a day kind of thing.
Chris, I am with you there, buddy. I quit smoking. I quit drinking. I don't have any of the vices a lot of people have, but my coffee is my thing.
Listen, I quit smoking cigarettes too, but that special herb. I'm just gonna be honest. Anyway, I have been a month without cigarettes now, but I am chewing that nicotine gum. I'm chewing it.
Is that pronounced Moni, like Billy Idol?
Call me Moni, Moni, Moni.
That's
Special
special
herb.
herb.
It's like special sauce, lettuce, cheese. Special herb.
Pickle onion on a sesame seed bun.
Listen. And I'll be honest too about the edible life. Like I take an edible, but it's more for pain.
Don't work too hard,
It doesn't
357.
really make me feel any type of way, but it helps my pain in a way. Like I can't take a lot of Tylenol or ibuprofen. In fact, I don't take anything that my body needs to filter if I can help it. Now I do eat some junk food that I shouldn't eat from time to time and stuff like that, but that's as crazy as I walk these days. Y'all can keep your sodas. And soda's fine for the average person that can filter it right, but I just can't. 42% function is what my kidney is now. Don't let that I mean, I feel like normally I'm a pretty healthy feeling person, but there's days when if I've eaten something badly,
Eating something badly.
I know it didn't make sense. I was gonna let it go, but
It's funny.
you were just in there on my side, weren't you?
It's funny.
But you know, I eat something bad, and I'm gonna feel bad a couple days. And you guys should know that even though you have filters for your kidneys and whatnot, you're just a kidney stone away from this happening to you. So you choose what you want. You know, that home cooked life is the life to live. We
Yeah.
can argue about rice and
We were just talking at work the
Flour
other day, though, and it is so sad that it costs nearly as much to make a meal at home as it does to go out and eat these days. Grocery prices are so outrageous. I went and bought stuff for hamburgers the other day, guys. Just hamburger meat, some buns, some cheese, and some lettuce. I spent $60. I mean, come on.
but he buys hamburgers for days when he buys hamburger stuff.
You don't understand. We're large people. We eat large hamburgers. Okay. Her and girl are tall and I'm wide. So
What are we gonna do?
maybe what are we gonna do? I think we're doing great.
No, the food situation. I just want to, all of my my niche, if you want to call myself having a niche, by the way, it's all things homestead, all things trying to grow what you can grow in whatever footprint you have, and that being me in town. And no, I'm never going to be able to quit going to the store because, like, yes, I live in town. But, like, I think we should all be poster children for growing as much as we can and showing those harvests.
Well, let me tell you,
If the frost don't kill them.
pretty soon maybe we'll make a video of my contribution to the self-sufficiency. I've got a brand new stick and string that I haven't fired an arrow through yet.
And thank you for that side note.
Sorry guys, I'm
Threw
sorry.
me off. All you hydroponics growers, when it's in the heat of summer, let's grow that salad in there. Because if we can put a
I
dent in
hear
the
you,
bag
Mike.
salad industry, we can make maybe some changes, have a voice to make some changes in the food industry, make a dent in it, affect sales. If we can get together and grow those salads in those hydroponic units we have for our fun this winter, you know, like, use it for a purpose. I really think that we should quit buying salad at the store. I think it's really contaminated, a lot of it. The feedlots are having these salad bar kind of farms right next to them, and it's just making people sick. If I can't trust my stuff from the grocery store, then I'm mad. Because, like, I'm mad. And I know a lot of people saying this for a long time. Well, now I'm on board too. So, if I can quit buying one thing permanently from the grocery store, and I thought for sure that'd be salad. You know? That's the easiest one. I meant to start some borage in the hydroponic system, but I'm not sure if I made my way to it yet. Process some chickens. Yeah, we've processed some chickens. That's, you know, that's the only meat we could, unless we went to rabbits. Also, I don't want to add any more animals here in town. I'm afraid that somebody might tell me I can't have them. Do you know what I mean? So let's just stay where we are on that. I'm no fool. Only home cooking. Exactly. But then the ingredients, you know, you buy for your home cooking, you have to be real careful with that too. And like, I know how to age my manure right. I'm not gonna go grow my garden right next to my goat pen. Do you see what I'm saying? And even I've driven by feedlots. I know you guys have probably driven by feedlots. You can smell them coming over hills and through valleys. You know, and cows there do not look happy. And actually, cow is more regulated than chicken. Chicken's the one you really got to worry about if you're buying it in the grocery store, because the cow producers have been slapped around so much. They have all these things they have to follow, but I'm afraid the chicken industry is kind of almost like the Wild West of the meat producers, and I don't understand why it's still going on. And it's not normal to cook salmonella out of a chicken. Mind you, we don't want raw chicken anyway. But they hang up on that, and it makes me nervous. Like, it's okay for them to sell chickens that they know are just really sick, overloaded with salmonella. Like, if you know salmonella, it's a bacteria that a chicken has inside of it. But then when it gets overloaded, that's when it becomes a problem. And then that's what's happening in those big chicken houses. I don't know. I don't know the answer to any of this. I do know it's alarming once you've watched a few documentaries. It's like, how do you even buy anything in the grocery store anymore? You have to eat. And and it's not so much the lettuce, because the lettuce is just a part of your salad. It's all the little things that go in that salad. That's what I'm interested in, to really nailing into growing, And lettuce is one of the big things that makes people sick every year. Spinach and lettuce, a romaine, iceberg, whatever. And like, if I get really bad sick with something I get from the grocery store having 42% kidney function, Lord, y'all might as well just bury me then, because I'm probably done for. Microgreens and sprouts. I tried sprouts one time, and I looked to the side for one day too long or whatever, and they went south on me and got kind of moldy. So I threw those away. You know what I mean? And I'm a laid back gardener. I am not a fussy, everything's gonna be perfect garden outside, right? So things are just gonna slip by me every once in a while. That's just the way it's gonna be. Fake eggs! Fake eggs! How do we know the organic is real? Exactly, Shay. Show me one place where they could grow anything on this planet where the plagues of the bugs are not going to come for it. And when they got to feed the world, that wheat is probably sprayed all to heck. I don't care where it's at. When maybe they have that one organic field and circled around with non-organic fields. Like, how do we know, Shay? Exactly, how do we know?
I can just imagine.
Rebecca. Yeah. And because you're in Arizona, not to name you out, I'm not going to say where you are, but like, there's a lot of stuff growing in Arizona. For sure. And, I told you, what I saw in that documentary was from Yuma, where they had gotten, this was from, this girl had eaten a salad at Panera Bread. I'm not saying nothing. This is not me saying this, guys. This is just what I'm spouting from documentary and a little research, and why I'm trying to get to you gardeners that I know. There's one small thing we can do. Hashtag grow salad. Let's infect the masses with our message.
You got a comment there from the weight of me.
The weight of me. Hey! It's not okay. I've talked about it before. I was an alcoholic too. I am an alcoholic. Let's just say that. I was drinking a lot. Have what is it? The weight of me? Yes. It wasn't just that. But for my test subject, I'd like to introduce my husband, who does not drink, was not an alcoholic, and he just got a kidney stone the size of a pencil eraser removed from himself last Friday. So it wasn't just the drinking. Do you know what I mean?
Where was the documentary?
Documentary was Netflix, I think, and it's called Poisoned. That's the documentary I'm talking about. It's Poisoned. And it's not just like the lettuce industry. it talks about some outbreaks in the fast food industry from the 80s and 90s. What was that burger chain? It wasn't
It was Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box.
9 years out of drink. You go, sir.
Go us, Sarah. You might be one of the reasons I've
heard that, Moni.
that's really oxalates in vegetables can cause kidney stones. Yeah, I know, but we don't eat greens every day, right? And that's where your big oxalates are, right? Your brassicas, your cabbage, your spinach. We don't eat them all the time, and especially just in the winter. Maybe once a week, if that. I've got several bags in my freezer. You know what I mean? We don't eat greens all the time. Is there oxalates in salad? Like, I don't know. I don't think so. One day at a time, sweet Jesus. Do you remember that song, Sarah? But I will say the kidney stone. I was terrified that I had drank myself into whatever was happening to me. And I guarantee you it didn't help. It accelerated it. It made it more severe or whatever. I don't know the size of my kidney stone. I was in and out of morphine when they were doing that all to me. And I know they gave me something that helped dissolve it. And the day before they were going to go in and I guess do what they did to him and laser it out, I actually peed it out. So that was my experience, and I was on dialysis for like 4 months. All the time, you know, my kidney function just steadily climbing. But I seem to have plateaued here. I'm a year out. I don't think it's going to get any better. And I'm thankful to be alive. And I'm truly happy being sober and being happy a year out. And I know that I'm still young in my not drinking. But I will tell you, I was not a lifelong alcoholic. You know, it was almost by choice what I did. We all have our own stories, you know. Just seems like a good lubricant to get me through hard times. And then it just, woo! That's when it gets you. Which one does Shay bring up?
You are what you eat.
You are what you eat. Right.
Did you see Moni's comment about eating a bit of cheese with greens helps?
Also, blanching them and then throwing that water away and then, you know, sauteing them. Maybe, or maybe it's not like, I just try not to eat that many of them, right? Once a week, you know, since I'm a slow filter anyway, because I have reduced kidney function, you know, play with like the vegetables I do eat throughout the week and try not to eat everything. You know, if I eat something yesterday, I don't want to eat it again today. He gets aggravated at me about that because he watches those leftovers like a hawk. Everything has to be eaten or he freaks out. And I agree.
I think it has a lot to do with the way I grew up.
But you guys, when we're making these videos and we're saying what we're doing and how to grow this and what's the benefit to growing that, keep that in the back of your mind, the hashtag grow a salad. Because it's, man, there's so many things that people could jump into growing. Of course, everybody's going to always have their favorite vegetable, but this growing the salad is like it's with a purpose. It's one thing that we could achieve product sales disruption in, and that sends the biggest message to people who are growing food and grocery stores. If they can't sell it, if they're seeing dips in sales, they're gonna want to know why. And if they're seeing hashtag grow your own salad and stuff like that, I hope we can make a difference. Now, if I'm the only one saying this, it's not going to do any good. It's like our Arlo Guthrie said you can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. He said if one person says it, well, they might just think he's crazy, you know. But if two people says it, well, it makes people start to think, well, if 3 or 4 or 5 people come in and they say it and they do it in 4 or 5 part harmony, you know, that's when stuff starts to matter and that's when a difference can be made. I'm ready to go to the grocery store. I can't grow everything. How can I feed my family if I can't trust what I'm eating? Like, I don't want to die by something I put in my mouth when I'm trying to eat healthy. That's my point. Because I have to. Look at my crappy kidney body. You know, I'm really worried about myself. I'm worried about him. You know, he's already had heart surgery.
That was a different critter though.
He had an aorta tore. High blood pressure.
Well, the high blood pressure was a factor, but they don't know what caused it to tear. It was just out of the blue.
Listen, that's not exactly true. High blood pressure makes that tear.
The cardiologist said my blood pressure wasn't high enough to split my aorta.
You blew a valve. You may have had a defect.
No, the valve was fine. They didn't have to do anything to the valve. It's just the aorta above the valve.
Oh.
Because he had told me, he asked me for surgery, if we have to replace the valve, do you want plastic or pig? I was like, what? Sound like
What did
words.
you choose?
I told him I didn't want no plastic crap in me.
So you're part pig.
I do not have a valve.
Oh, that's right. Okay, calm down. This is why you had your heart problem, maybe? You're screaming at me. Anyway,
Can it freeze it dry? Yeah.
can freeze dry what?
I don't know. I just thought, can it freeze it dry? I mean, if it's grow as much as you can it freeze it and dry it?
If I had to pick my mom's favorite dessert, I don't think I could. What do you know? One thing that would stand out as being my mom's favorite dessert. She just liked dessert.
Always have carrot cake. That's sweet.
Carrot cake is adorable.
Well,
In fact, Kenneth, Chris, you've inspired me. I want to celebrate I haven't celebrated my mom's birthday or.
gee, mama.
Hey, G Mama. Where is she? Hey, G Mama. She grows hard in the garden. See, we're just having chats about food industry and just other things, Miss G Mama. Trying to convince my little friends here and everybody who's got a hydroponic system. Well, and depending on your climate, you might could grow salad all year round, you know. But food industries just get ridiculous. Nobody can afford groceries anymore. I mean, we have jobs around here. We have to budget for food so hard, and then half the time the food might be making us a little bit sick. So, hashtag grow salad, Miss G Mama. If we can affect just a small change in the industry and attach a reason for it, that we demand clean and healthy food. We demand, there's not a lot of, did you know there's not a lot of oversight in the types of fertilizer that they're even using? They don't have a lot of farm inspections.
Hashtag grow salad.
Not in there. You know what I mean? Like, do some research and I've been perturbed. And these people are making documentaries to make money, so some of it may be alarmist, but, I can't take many chances, G Mama. I got a messed up kidney, so I'm trying to make sure, like, I can have my salad, which I love. I like to put all kinds of things in my salad. You know, you can have a hot salad or a cold salad, but if you're just thinking about lettuce and you're thinking about, you're limiting yourself.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
The cabbage, does that have the same stuff the greens has that you're not supposed to eat? Like
Yeah.
that? I just wondered, because I made that cooked cabbage, and I forgot how much I really love cooked cabbage.
Well, when I started the kidney journey, they talked about that stuff, and they said blanching it first and then going ahead and sautéing it. That cuts a lot of that stuff back a lot.
Boiled it.
Yeah, boil and then you just boiled it.
With spices and, you know, seasonings, and it was really,
Yeah.
really good. I love it. I mean, I love it. You know?
You just can't eat it every day.
Well, I mean,
That's the point.
if you ate it every day, you'd lose a lot of weight.
You don't need a gallon of it. You don't need to eat it every day. Do the blanching first, because you need to get rid of that water. Is what I'm saying. You need to blanch it, get rid of that water, drain it, and then I would just saute the spinach with maybe a little brothage. You know,
Amen,
I'm not
G-Mo.
spinach, cabbage.
We do the same thing.
Right. Hashtag grow salad. Y'all spread that hashtag grow salad around.
I'll put mustard.
And there is already a hashtag grow salad. I didn't make this up, okay? I have used it a few times. It's already up on YouTube. So this is not anything that I'm pushing for any agenda of mine, other than the fact that, like, I looked up. It only takes like so many percent, like 3 to 5% drop. Now I don't know how many bags of salad that would translate to or whatever like that. Bag salad is one of the worst offenders because you don't know what that head of salad looked like or anything when it gets put in that bag of salad. It's like hamburger meat. Hamburger meat could be from 400 cows or it could be from 40 cows. You don't know. And there's not a lot of tracking of that hamburger meat when it goes into that bag and gets packaged up. And it's the same way with bag salad. You're gonna throw like so many heads. I mean, I don't know how the salad is arranged, but I can imagine it's not very particular, you know.
On that note, they said that head lettuce, like iceberg lettuce, was really bad too because you couldn't wash all the layers, and as soon as you pass a knife to it, it's spreading anything that was in any one of those layers through the whole head.
And from what I've seen, like on a cabbage leaf or on a cabbage head, right? You start out with this little leaf, right? And then the other leaves start getting piled up around it. So your original leaf is going to be inside. Is that right? Or is it opposite?
Shay
Your
was
original.
talking about that today with
Yes.
cabbages. It's called the terminal pod or something. It's where it all grows around, you know.
Right, right.
If she was still here, I'd ask her what it was.
So there's all kinds of ways that lettuce can't be clean in there.
Gee, Mama, wow.
Leaf miners. You bought spinach and it has? Wow. Is that organic spinach or just regular spinach? Because I'll be honest, if I need groceries, I don't care if it says organic or not. And like Shay said a while ago, how do you know that they're really being honest? What are the tested requirements they have to go through to keep their organic thing? And how often are they inspected? Because there could be some loose and silly. I can say I'm organic all day long, but unless I've got bug bites on my stuff, how can I prove that? It said organic. That's what I mean. What are the standards so they can say it's organic?
When you look up the definition of what the criteria they have to meet to be called organic, it's very, very loose. That's like when you see a free-range chicken. If you look up the definition, what their criteria is to meet free range, I mean, it's pathetic. Our chicken could be called free range by a long shot, and they've never been out of their pen. You know?
It's overwhelming. But unless, you know, the couple of lawsuits that spurred, you know, you guys remember just 10 or 15 years ago, every other day of the week there was a beef recall. It was going on. It was really rampant. It went on and on and on. And they changed a few laws and that stuff. Either we're not hearing about it, we actually switch stuff around so that it's a little bit healthier and there's not all these recalls happening. And there needs to be the same accountability for the chicken farmers and the way they're raising chickens. and what they're selling at the store. 1 in 4 pieces of chicken, according to this documentary, mind you, this is not my math. Poisoned on Netflix is the documentary I'm talking about. 1 in 4 pieces of chicken that you buy at the store is infected with salmonella. So if you have 5 people in your family, like, you need to choose who's going to get sick, who's going to be healthy. And like stuff like that, some people, you can be perfectly healthy side by side. It'll kill somebody and just make someone else really sick. So, I have feelings about that organic label.
I don't trust them. Like I said, their definition is very, very loose.
And you guys, great choice potatoes. Today I went and bought potatoes at the grocery store to try and to get my own potato cuts, sets, so I can go plant some potatoes. Well, we had Best Choice Yukon Gold potatoes here right here at the house, so I thought I might go ahead and just throw some of those in there too. Well, looking at them compared to the bag that we bought at the store, which is my preferred produce store, just because of the way things look, I have really no idea where this food is coming from, mind you. But it looks better than any produce I got near me. Okay, so like, this potato from Best Choice was green and looked strange. It didn't look like the same potato. And they were both Yukon Gold, so this is wild. There needs to be some kind of industry standard. You can't just go around selling green potatoes to somebody in a bag, mind you, that is colored so that all the potatoes in the bag look the same, look a appealing color. The brown is on the plastic of it, right? So they look like normal potatoes, but you get them and they're green. That's insane. My space is too small too. I can't grow many potatoes to you, Mama. I've got 1 or 2 places I can stick them, and that's it. And I'd be lucky if I don't have to give up something else because I put them in. But I just want to do something different this year. And I've seen that people do them in 5-gallon buckets, tomatoes, so, or whatever, maybe a 10-gallon. It sounds like you'd need a 10-gallon bucket for a potato. But I am gonna do some bucket tomatoes again this year. I'm gonna put a bottom bucket under my bucket tomatoes for a little bottom watering action, so that when it's hot and I get scarce out in the garden, they'll be okay.
Nichols here.
Sarah, you took master gardener classes in 2010. How do you do that, Sarah? How do you take a master gardener class? I have no confidence in the food system either. I don't. But I'm just at a limited place where I have to buy something from there, I can't do everything. Although, if we can get Mr. Urban Farming over here, he needs to butcher me up some chickens. I was thinking of dressing one out and roasting it up for camera. But I have to pull feathers by hand if I'm going to serve it with skin on. We have been getting by just skinning the chicken and eating it like that. So,
Through the Purdue Extension. We have the OSU Extension. I wonder if it'd be-
was it expensive, Sarah? Was it free? My brain leaves a lot on the page. Sarah, I used to write notes in class, but I would also record my teacher lecturing, and then I would go home and lock myself in my room and transcribe notes for an hour, and then I would take those and make better notes, because the process of me writing and listening to and all that stuff, by the end of the day, that's how I got it locked in.
On that note, I just saw a news story, the actual news story, like on NBC News. This neuroscientist that used to be a teacher was saying that nowadays with the keyboard and everything taken over in schools, kids type everything. He said they don't have nearly the retention we had because we wrote everything down, and it said it's proven that when you write it down, it like better embeds it in your brain.
You guys, I was on the honor roll except for computer class. And then last semester I pulled that D. I was like, you know what? Y'all can have that D. Take it. I was on the honor roll, yes. I would, like I said, I'd record every damn class I went to. And I'd sit there and I'd transcribe. Sometimes he'd help me transcribe so I could get a break. It's a lot. It's a lot of transcribing.
Hey, J3 Cheese.
J3. Oh, J3. Writing the Bible a lot.
Now, a lot of people call you Jags. What do you prefer? I'm just
I've heard
asking.
it said both ways. I call him Jay a lot. I don't know his name. I'm okay not knowing government names.
Had health issues and couldn't follow through.
Oh yeah, Sarah. I get you.
Yes, G-Mama, writing benefits the. I actually heard that on the news from a
Writing
neuroscientist.
Yes, I believe it. Because I'm telling you, I was, 10, 15 years out of school when I went back to
He
college.
said that's why our children's test scores are tanking because they don't have the retention that we used to have with handwriting.
See, back when I was in school, we were lucky if each classroom had a computer. And it was Oregon Trail City. You know what I
My
mean?
first computer class was one of the old black screen with green letters, and it was called keyboard skills. It wasn't even computers. It was called keyboard skills.
Wow. In fact, when I went to college, a lot of their computers were still really old. I thought that was messed up.
Oregon Trail, yeah. We
Oregon
saw
Trail.
a thing one time, so you knew you grew up in the 80s when you were totally psyched because it was Oregon Trail.
I'd like to meet somebody that actually beat Oregon Trail. Did you ever get to Oregon on the trail?
No, I never had time.
See, that's another thing. But also, I just think that no one ever won Oregon Trail.
Yes, G-Mama, you know they don't even require them to write in cursive anymore?
Well, they had that, but I think they went back.
Disk operating system. You're right, Janet. I love that.
Wow. The disc little square thing, is that what we're talking about, or was there something before?
No, it's a system, DOS.
Oh.
Remember they used to, it's kind of like Word these days, you know, it was called DOS.
You're a little bit older than me, you know.
It had the little floppy disk, you know? You know what I'm talking about.
Was it really floppy?
Yes, it was like remember the square? It had a little metal disc in the center of it. It was like a cardboard square, had a little metal disc in the center, and you had to insert it in your tower.
And then they came out with those that were just hard plastic.
Yeah,
Square.
floppy disk. G-Mama knows what I'm talking about. Trying to write in Japanese, wow. You know, when I graduated kindergarten, our diplomas were chiseled in rocks.
What is it, Japanese or Chinese with the little characters in the?
I think
Is it both of them?
I think
And
it's
they're
both,
just
but
different?
that's a different kind of. That's like calligraphy. Like
Is that what she's talking
I
about
think-
with the painting?
I don't know. Which type is it, Sarah? Is it just like
I
the
took
everyday
typing.
writing, or is it like the Japanese calligraphy? I don't know if there's a difference or not. I don't mean that. I don't want to sound racist to anybody or sound ignorant.
We just
But you
want
know
to
what I'm talking
learn.
about. I remember typewriters. Yeah.
I think they set us down and had us make little characters. I just don't know if I'm talking about the Chinese or the
Enjoyed
Japanese
typewriters
writing.
till I found a keyboard. You know, when they used to time you typing how many words per minute, you know, I wonder what kids could do these days with their thumbs. Everybody types their thumbs.
I would
these
say
days.
that would be cool if they would allow typing like that with the typewriter. I bet they could outdo
Write letters
people.
in cursive to my grandchildren. You go, Moni.
But can they read them? Like my grandma wrote in cursive that I could never read.
Sarah, I can't pronounce any of that.
Hiragana, katakana, and kanji.
Sounds like a Disney movie.
I hated time typing. Yes, timed anything makes me sort of panic. You know, I start out strong, and then you think in your head, okay, I got a good groove here, and then that's when it all starts flying off the wheels and stuff.
I actually told my teacher one time I was so good at typing, I just needed one finger. And she did not see the humor in it.
And I still hunt
49
and peck. I don't like spread out. I can
Wow.
spread out, but it's still like one finger at a time and occasionally looking at what I'm writing. Like I can't look away and type. What are these skills? And there's been a lot of people talking about analog versus digital lately, you know? We're so,
See what she said about it, if I could read it.
$49 characters and kanji has over 2,000.
I was talking about Moni.
Wow. They can read it. They didn't teach my girls cursive writing. Becca had me, is she still here? She may not still be here. She had me like show her like my songwriting, I did poem writing, right? And she would just stare at my stuff and then she would sit down and practice cursive writing just for herself. She said she wanted to learn grown up writing. I said, I don't understand how they don't teach you. We were taught like, okay, there's no letter check writing anymore. Like we were taught that you need to have your signature, especially for writing checks or legal documents, which do still exist, by the way. That you needed to have a specific signature. Like my grandma told me, and I learned in school too, that you want to have your first, middle, and last legal name. It's like you want your middle initial, and you always want to do little quirks with your signature, but make it you, make it definably you, because this helps protect you legally. Your signature is part of your bond, like, and even still to this day, signatures hold up in court, you know. So I don't understand with the.
Rebecca said they taught them cursive.
They did. Was it Rebecca? Was it Haley? Well, then I'm just telling lies.
That's cool, Janet, that your pen pal's your great grandnephew, but they ask you not to use cursive? For us, it's just second nature. I mean, if you write something, you write it. I mean, there was printing and writing. And when they told me to write something, it meant in cursive. When they said print it, that's when you print it out.
Oh, sure, there's still typewriters.
Oh my goodness.
But whether or not they're a basic typewriter, you know, that could get complicated.
I remember when they first came up with the, what they call them, a word processor.
Yeah.
Like a digital typewriter or whatever it was.
But then you have to have a printer. And that becomes a whole nother thing. And you know, ribbon for typewriters was never that dang expensive. You know? And printer ink for printers is horrible. They got us over a barrel, guys. And it's not going to get better, it's just going to get worse.
She had one of those teachers who made you rewrite the papers in cursive over and over again.
I had teachers that really, I mean, to me, the cursive thing shouldn't be that big of a deal. We all need to be able to read each other's writing for sure, but they don't account for variances in personality in schools.
I had to write, I will not throw things in class over and over again, and I will not.
You want to punish a
start
child
food
for
fights
having
over-
you know, just a unique signature. If they're making the letters technically right, you know, are they slanted the right way? Are they big enough around? You know, that's the kind of stuff I get in trouble for in school. You had that teacher too. I want to remind everybody too that when we're like 50 years old, Sarah, like we are, there are skills that we have that
I agree, Moni. That is
maybe
a
some
really
people
good
don't have.
point. That is an excellent point.
Interrupted you again.
Sorry.
Just let me finish my sentence before you say it.
I'm sorry.
You know?
It's
He gets so into the chat.
I'll be quiet.
I'm gonna pop over there and pull out the leftovers for tonight, and I'm gonna turn over the oven real quick.
I didn't mean to.
It's alright. It's alright. I try not to squish you either. Let's get late. I don't wanna-
Did you see her point that I was talking about?
What?
All our historical papers are in cursive. It's important for generations to read them. I never even thought about that aspect. All for skill sets. You don't think about it, but yes, handwriting is a skill set, and it's getting lost. And AI can't read it if you don't show it to them.
But are all the documents still in physical copy, like somewhere in some storeroom in the world, or are they all gotten rid of? No, I'm not talking about historical. I'm talking about like our documents, business documents, like banks that we use. Are there still hard copies filed there, or is
Not
it
for-
all digital?
Not for everything, no. And I imagine there's like archives and archives of documents from the past that have never been converted. I don't know, that's, wow, down the rabbit hole.
Also, go back to what I was saying about the signature being unique and verifiable if that was you. That's probably not true anymore. With AI and scanning stuff, you could have Chat GPT probably copy a signature for
I
you
guarantee they could.
and have it fly and try to be legal.
But like your laptop asked if you wanted to use your fingerprint instead of a password.
Yes.
We homeschooled. Oh, good Lord. Homeschooling, I understand it. I think it's a great idea, but I'm afraid none of our children would have made it to puberty if we'd have homeschooled. I think the wife would have hung them.
I wouldn't have been a very patient teacher, I'll promise you that. Do you guys kiss your animals? Oh my Lord.
Jen
Guys?
says she believes they don't want kids to read and write cursive, so they can't read the original documents. Whoa.
Listen, I'm really scared for our kids and for the future. Things have changed so much from the time we were kids, you and I, to the time our parents were kids. I don't understand what it's going to be like for them when they're 50 years old or even older. And the systems that I feel aren't working anymore, they're just going to get worse unless something's done. So let's stick with the salad for now. But I hear what you're saying, and I don't know if y'all. I'm not going to talk about the news on my channel. You know, I just want y'all to be very aware. If it's happened and they've talked about it on the news, then I dang sure know about it. And whether or not you feel like you should keep up with the news, or whether you believe it's all fake, or who's telling the truth, or who's telling the lies, one thing I know is it's a good idea to know what people are saying. And you know, keep that information for yourself. So that you know, I don't know, that. Okay, let's just, I don't know if you guys have heard about the latest round of stuff that has been relayed to us about the Epstein thing. This is the stupidest crap. This man that got killed in jail while being in isolated custody for doing horrible things to women, and probably men too, if we want to get down to it. But anyway, they said that the videotape outside of his cell was malfunctioning or didn't work. And now they're trying to say that there's this mysterious orange shape coming down the hall toward his cell. And people are posturing whether it was, some people have made jokes that said it. I'm not going there, but like, that there might have been a prisoner in an orange jumpsuit coming toward his cell. So that it may not have been suicide at all. And I'm just so tired of all the games when we're all like, we can't buy groceries, but we got to talk about this stuff for 6, 7, 8 months, 10 years, like, and nothing ever happens, nothing ever will happen. And we just know that there's rich people that are in control of all these things. They probably owe those food companies with the dirty food just making people sick. And they want to tell young homeowners like Unique that they can't grow a vegetable garden in their front yard without it looking a certain kind of way and following certain rules. You know, I think the priorities in this world are really, really screwed up. And I think that we all need to just find and hold on to each other, learn from each other all we can about all the things that we can grow, and stay on track. Keep our heads down. You know, I don't know what we're all going to do.
Moni says teaching kids to garden is a great.
Teaching kids to garden. Amen. And I would say fishing too, but now the fish are polluted, so let's just stick to gardening.
You know, just get outside.
Yeah.
I know when I was a kid, I know a lot of you guys from my generation are probably the same way. We were told go outside and play, and if you came back before dinner time, you better be bleeding or have something broken.
Or be put to work is what was going to happen to you.
So, and these days you can't get kids out the door. Get outside. Sorry. Get outside. You know, outside's where all the fun stuff is.
I don't know. Kids are. Our
And-
sons and daughters can't afford to live on their own.
We were guilty of it as much as anyone else. I just mentioned the other day how Barney the dinosaur was a great babysitter. That's sad. I should be horsewhipped. You know?
No, it's not like they watch Barney every day, all day, every day. You know what I mean? You have to have something for the rainy day activity fund.
Thank you, Sarah. Good night.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's been 2 hours or almost 2.
What's this?
It's a good topic though.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk for hours about what can we do for our coming generations. I mean, it's more than what
And the
we've,
garden, internet being the antichrist a little bit.
it's more than what we've destroyed. It's what we're forgetting.
What are we forgetting? And without very many hard copies to go look for that don't cost an arm and a leg.
Good deal, Janet. You go, girl.
Grow that hydroponic, Janet. You and me are learning together, girl. I'm just a little bit of like 3 or 4 weeks further in than you. But I'm telling you, we're all on the same level hydroponic wise. And
Moni came from OPZ.
oh, okay. Listen, I go through many streets with the lives and supporting of the people, so I have a hard time tracing back where I found who from or who found me or
I agree, Shay.
what.
That technology has made us so lazy. Okay, just a small point there. When I was younger, I had all my friends' phone numbers memorized, all my relatives' phone numbers memorized, and it was nothing. I can't even remember my number now without looking on the phone. It's so sad. And Janet says the 2 kids she watches once in a while are not allowed to bring their phones here, and my TV isn't on.
That's good.
Heck yeah.
I didn't allow my kids to get cell phones until it was almost abusive to not let them have cell phones.
And then it was more for our benefit, so we could keep
You
track of them.
Ask little Rebecca Warren down there. She felt like an outsider without her phone. I know she did. We've talked about it
I
before.
agree, Shay. I don't know any numbers by heart anymore. And it's sad. It's really sad.
I don't even mind, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm not writing it all the time, I have to look mine up. I always joke, say, well, I never call myself, but that's not it. It's just I'm lazy. Technology's made us lazy.
It has. And let's talk about technology shaming. Is it Miss T? She always makes fun of, are you using an Android? Are you an Android user? And then me and my daughter Rebecca, we try to share pictures between I'm Android, she's iPhone, right? Like iPhone does not like my Android, so it's like it acts like it can't share pictures with me.
At work, they sent us a pin the other day on Apple Maps from an iPhone, and our Google Maps that all of my crew used had it so messed up. We were supposed to be going to this one place, and we were like 20 miles past where we should have turned, and it was still telling us to keep going. We were just like, man, this ain't right. And we finally got to looking, and our Androids wouldn't read the Apple Maps right. It's all conspiracy. You need to buy this.
Explain to
You
me
need to
how my
download
comment
this.
to Springs and Pugs today ended up on Poetic Tears channel under something.
I'm telling you, I've watched enough 80s movies. It's the AI apocalypse, man.
And while I don't remember comment on Poetic
Even
Tears
our phones
specifically.
can't get along.
Right? It's the truth, Shay. Or whoever said it, like,
Moni.
yes, Moni. They don't like my, I'm telling you. You can't, it does not like it pops up on the screen and says, no, because you are Android, you're not compatible. It doesn't say that. It just won't send me the dang thing.
Well, that's like your laptop arguing with me today when I was trying to set Chrome as your default browser. But Microsoft Edge is so much
They
better.
want me to-
I don't
to
care if
browse
it's
with
better. I wonder what
Microsoft
we're
Edge.
used to, you know. And
Don't-
I mean, it fought me tooth and nail.
I had to turn Google notifications off because when I opened it up to get into my chat, it's just I had all these comments pop up over and over. All the YouTube things that I've done today was like catching up on the laptop.
And I wasn't saying which one was better than which. It's just what we were used to.
Yeah,
So that's what I
I'm
wanted.
used to. Yeah.
Hey, Skynet's becoming self-aware, man. Watch out. It's coming.
Y'all be praying for us. In the next couple of weeks, we got some scary type doctor appointments coming up. You know, they're not no fun. There's something that we have to deal with there, and he's not going back to the rig anymore. He's gonna stay and work locally, and
I guess
I'm
I'm
happy.
Too old.
Like we're gonna be tightening the budget back down around here, so there's no more silly gardening purchases happening, and that's fine. I got all my kicks in. I had a good run. You don't understand. Rig money as opposed to like regular money, it's like the difference between normal life and tax return time, you know?
It just really hurts to think you can't do something.
It sucks that you can work hard and not have enough for all the things. When it's people like us really that are
Intentional-
keeping this world going.
Intentional gardening.
Intentional gardening. I need intentions. I need to do a lot of things. I'm having a hard time going. Now I'm faced with a whole bunch of stuff happening in the next couple months garden wise, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing any of it. I need to go and sit naked in the sun, I believe, and just get all that vitamin D.
Well, seeing as how we're urban farming, that would probably
Get in big trouble for being naked in my
They
own
say
yard.
They say there's no negative publicity, but I'm pretty sure there is an arrest record.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to do the naked gardening day this year, though. I have my garden. I have my guitar.
Let's see, Janet, she got a hydroponic system. Before we know it, we had 4.
I'm only gonna stay with my 4. That's enough for anybody. I got 2 small ones and 2 big ones.
We have 2 20 pod and 2 12 pod. Oh, the when is the doctor's thing? The 18th, at 7:30 in the morning.
I will post up that day and ask for prayers and stuff.
At
You can
7:30
pray
in the
all the way
morning?
until then if you want. That's fine.
7:30 in the morning.
7:30. No, I'll post like the day before, alright? And y'all be sure and look out in a couple of weeks to see what I've got on my potato sprouts. I want to cut some sets, some little chunky chunks, and plant some potatoes.
Anybody that has a Tractor Supply near, we might want to go in there and check it out. They had a really good selection today. I was really impressed with them.
I'm Zone 7B, just to remind y'all. So, rhubarb is a early spring type of thing. But if they're starting to set some stuff out, you know, it might be time to be going in and finding some seeds and making some moves. I was excited.
I was making moves with a shovel today.
Do you ask me, when I see garden centers get really serious about enticing them gardeners to come in, that's better than that old groundhog any old day. Right?
Hey, I've been out there, and I don't believe Punxsutawney Phil.
Mm-mm.
He predicts weather the same way that weathermen in Oklahoma do. They poke your head out the window. I picked up
I don't
a blackberry and
understand who
blueberry from Tractor Supply
Oh!
the other day. That's what I'm talking. I should have picked up some seed potatoes because I only have one potato from the grocery store. It's growing sprouts.
You can get several.
May
off
the
that
2nd is Naked Gardening Day. Janet says she will not be participating. Neither will I. Okay?
Listen, you can't prove whether or not I'll be even completely naked. I like the appearance. You know, I want to have my guitar and I'll just be sitting in the middle of my garden all scrunched up.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah, this is Naked Gardening Day. Happy Naked Gardening Day.
How many roads must I
Shut up. I'm gonna let y'all go, y'all.
Anyway.
I think we've done enough. Coming in. I thank you all for coming here, and I thank you all for putting up with my
Yes,
bad
you're
guitar playing. And
Good
I'm
night, Chris. We're all checking out too, buddy.
gonna go heat up my leftovers. Y'all have a good day, guys. Peace. We love you, and thank you for hanging out.